welcome back from what has been a quick games. I was expecting it to be longer than it was, but I wasn't really. When we last left, there was that one game in February against the start of February against Tranmere when we bet them 3-1 comfortably. After that, we had one slip in the league so far, and that was against Coventry, where we drew 1-1. We then went on to beat Doncaster 3-2. Came from behind to do that in the second half. We then went on to beat Wycombe and exercise the Demons from the first game of the season. We then went on to beat MK Dons 2-0 quite comfortably. We're playing Accrington and AFC Wimbledon. So what these results do for us is we're now third in the league. We are, I don't want to say it, we're 3 points from top. Although Blackpool do have 2 games in hand. We might pull off the greatest story in Season 1 of anyone who's ever going to do a Bolton save. Or anyone who is doing Bolton. This has been ridiculous. We have started on minus 12 points. We are now 34 games ago, minus 12. Fast forward those 34 games, we're now 3 points off top. 3 points. It's ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. And the fact is we don't even have a proper top goal scorer. In fact, we do kind of. He's 5 goals from top now. Is Eddie Brown, who is just getting better. He's getting there and better and better. He's never going to be in. The club have just put another 775,000. We're operating still at a massive loss, and it's nothing to do with this. This is a little bit to do with it, as we're kind of currently spending £5,000 over the wage budget, but it's just down to the thing. Now you can see there's the rise there. Look how we were sitting 23rd until that point, and then we came up, kind of went down a little bit, came up, and then we've been on this trajectory of just climbing up the table and hunting everyone down. It could all still collapse. We could still end up, down around 9th and 10th here, but we're not so far. So we're just going to get into this. Playing Accrington and Stanley first. We are at home. Just need to make sure I've got the right tactic on. I do. There we go. There's the team. We've got Brown up front, King Harmis, Paltic, Drewer, as I'm going to call him. Luke is in. He has actually contract expiring. I think that's because he's playing for us at the moment and not his Crystal Palace contract. He has played 3 times for the first team in Crystal Palace, so he's done very well when he's come in. Nimcha's been okay. Everyone has played extremely well, dynamics wise. It goes down and up, it goes up and down, just because it is. But now we've got this very good team cohesion. Dressing room atmosphere is okay. I don't know why it's taking a slight drop. It might be the money things and stuff. Just training, I think, has something to do with it as well. So we're just going to get into this up front for Accrington. There is a loss coming, and it's going to hurt, but it might not hurt as much. So Accrington Stanley up front. They've got Billy Key up front, and behind them have Jordan Clark. Pitchard in behind with Finlay, Connolly and McGonigal as a flat kind of midfield. Yeah, midfield with Maguire, Elise, Hughes and Johnson as a flat back 4 with Invitov in goals. So, wow. We just quickly get through all this. Stuff we've seen 100 times over. We are at home. I'm expecting something today, so we'll soon see as they're passing around the back line for just carrying on. Kilman, good ball, good tackle even. Kilman to Murphy. Oh, it's a poor pass. Oh, he managed to mess up. Brought back in the side. Pultich. Brown, ooh, it's out for a corner, straight off the bat. Harness really isn't that great at corners. King Harness again, swings it right into the back post. This time Brown can't get his head on it. Johnson, Connolly, good blocking. There's Brown, got Poltich on a man over. Can he find it? Oh, he should have fed it through. That's a dubious penalty, to say the least. A very dubious penalty. I think Mark Hughes has picked up the injury in there. Well, there's a 60 odd now. And it's 1-0. It's Luke Dreher to stick us 1-0 in lead. And we are now up to second place in the table. Nice, cool cam collected, just out of the keeper's reach for the penalty. 1-0 Bolton. Kilman to Dreher. Kilman again. He's cut inside. Chat. Felix even. Pritchard. He's got some legs on him. Goes all the way back to Ellis. Just brought it. Good pressing. Bringing them all the way back to the goalkeeper. Hughes. Andrew could come back to haunt him. As again pressing him all the way back to the goalkeeper. Nearly paid off. And Billy Keys through. Billy Keys scores. Back to square one. Poor defending there, really. Here it is. No one picks up Pritchard, and this ball, look at the run. He just gets on the defender's wrong side and he's just lost him completely, and I don't have a clue what Armwick's doing, but it's not good. On his knees, ducking there. So, Emmanuel Murphy, it's a good ball in. Poltich keeps it in. Brown, King Harness. Oh, good goal from Callum. He's won his 4th of the season since January, coming into the squad. Instant reply for us. Murphy, it's Hughes, his header goes up wayward. Poltich does well. Brown, nice ball in. He tries the first time, gets it charged down, and it just sets nicely for him to fire in the rebound. 2-1 Bolton Wanderers. And we do have a knock. It is a broken finger for Poltich, but he's going to be fine. Teams rounding about us at the moment. Fleetwood drawing with Tranmere. Blackpool have taken the lead, unfortunately. Seriously, I think the ways are capable of better. Callum, yeah, look, mate. If it had individuals still on, I'd be, yeah, he did well. Put that back with Blackpool, go top on goal difference. We are now just hunting them down. 3 points, even at this stage when they've got 2 games in hand, it could be 6 points gained for them depending on the teams and how they play. That's a 9-point advantage even to overtake. So, yeah, we're still not getting ahead of ourselves. Still 2-1. Finlay, Key. Finlay. Oh, it's a missed tackle. Again, big open spaces. Wild from McConnell. They're taking out our wingers slowly. Finlay, corner. And Murphy doesn't get rid of it cleanly. Poltich does. And it's just punts it out of play. Good play. Skies, Connolly, Finlay, finds McCovell, Conley, Clark, inside Kilman. Oh, Kilman does very well there. Don't lose it there. He does. It's all the way back out to Skies. Or Sykes even. Dreher, good tackle. Come forward again. In this phase of the play where we don't really keep the ball very well. King Harness does well. Cuts inside, finds Dreher. Nice ball, Kilman. Acres of space. Just take your time, pick your spot. Does. Dennis Poltich at the back post makes it 3-1 Bolton. We now have the superior goal difference in the league. Fleetwood have now taken the lead. And ball here from Dreher. And Kilman, acres of space. He does run in. He probably could have hit that. It doesn't. Hits at the edge of the box. Poltich unmarked at the back post. Keeper should be doing far, far better than that. Whole defence caught ball watching. Poltich wasn't. Was he offside? There's hints of calling for offside. He was just on. He was onside. And that's surely now put the game to bed. Watson to McConnell. Oh, good save from Alnwick. Damaged heel. He's still playing well. He can carry on just now. Emmanuel finds Murphy. Felix. Oh, bad ball from Felix. That was a poor attempt. Brockbank's just kind of been left. Keys through. Big saves from Alnwick. Keeps it in. Edwards just gets rid of it. Still 3-1. And we're into the last 4 minutes. Emmanuel Brown. Emmanuel crosses in. No one really there. Accrington look like they're got a counter-attack coming, but it's well dealt with by Emmanuel. Just keeps it in. Brockbank's there. Felix back to Brockbank. Felix, that was a bit dodgy. Finds Kilman, who finds Drewer in acres of space. Oh, Drewer either side of him, and that was going in. He hit it right at him. Watson gets rid of it, and that will be, in fact, almost time up. It will be now. Surely the last kicks of the game. Come on, ref. Eddie Brown's through, and he's not. There we go. Absolutely well played, lads. Phenomenal. You're going to have a patchwork wingers by the looks of things, but absolutely, we'll see just how long they're out for when we go away to Wimbledon in a week's time. I can't believe that we're third. Oh my days. And the fact is, we've got a 4-point gap over Doncaster now, because Doncaster slipped against Wycombe. We went from minus 12 points to 62 in 33 games. Sorry, 61. We're 3 points off top. So I'm going to say 9 points. I'm going to give Blackpool the benefit of the doubt and say they're going to win the 2 games they've got in hand. They might not. Depends who they're against. One of them could be against me. Yeah. So it's going to be like, it's probably going to be like Gillingham, and I'm trying to think of all the ones that are down there that are. There's a few games in hand and stuff yet to be played. But yeah, I will see you all for the AFC Wimbledon game. And we're back. The only change from the team that beat comfortably in McDonald's is O'Connell. Keelan O'Connell, the youngster we signed off Bournemouth, has come in for just the injured King of Irish. I do apologise for yawning. Fit to play. Dreer is going to come out. Booth is going to come back in and make him an advanced playmaker on attack as well. That team's ready to go. Been sitting there plotting and planning if we do get to the championship, and oh my days. I wasn't expecting there to be a deficit of 45 million quid in the accounts, but hey ho, that's what it is. So let's get to this. Fleetwood and Blackpool play each other. Fleetwood did win one of their games in hand against Gillingham 3-1, so not holding out much hope. I just skipped over the whole Wimbledon squad. We'll get to it in a minute. Connell does do well there to get the ball all the way back to the keeper. Oh, cut out well by Poltic. Murphy back to Poltic. Oh, it's a good ball from Felix. Right, gratefully Trott catches it. We'll just do it now quickly. It is Trott and goal, back line of O'Neill, Kalambai, Nightingale and Osu for Wimbledon. In their defensive midfielder role is Nokovic. Midfield 2 of Hartingen and Saunders. On the wings is Ross Crowe and Wagstaff, with Follovey up front. O'Connell with a free kick. Just wide from O'Connell. Emmanuel with a throw in, tries to find Brown down the wing, does, swings it in, no one really there. Oakley Booth can't do much with it. Brown again, on the edge of the D, Emmanuel cut inside Kilman, finds O'Connell just. Kilman, ooh, corner. Oh, and Fleetwood have taken the lead. O'Connell, Brown, Brockbank, Murphy, and hit it. Oh, Poltic does, Trott, good save. O'Connell swings it in, no one really there. Edwards gratefully caught by Trott in the end. And that will be indeed half time. Come on, I'm not happy with that performance out there, lads. Second half to go. Oakley Booth can't really find O'Connell. be a weakness just for a game. Gilman finds Brown. Gilman, Oakley, Booth. Oh, Nokovic is gone. Oh, they've lost their heads a bit, Wimbledon. Gilman, O'Connell does well to keep it in. There's a poor ball. Finds Poltic though. Emmanuel does nothing but hit it against the defender. O'Connell, free kick to swing one in. Tries to go to the back post, can't, and it's given Wimbledon a bit of an opportunity of a counter-attack. It hasn't gone far though. Not a lot of Wimbledon players have really gone for it. Nalmlik makes a save. That was really strange. There wasn't a lot of Wimbledon players who'd come forward for that one. Osu. Still 0-0 here. Murphy tries to swing it in. Edwards not there. Felix, that was a poor shot. Matthew Virtue scored at both ends of the pitch for Blackpool. Look, Murphy, he can't get through the wall. Difficult getting the ball over the wall. Murphy finds Brockbank, finds Poltic. Oakley Booth out on the wing now, and he can't cross a ball in either. I think this is going to end 0-0. O'Connell again, can he swing in a ball? Tries to, and it's in the back of the net. It's Harry Brockbank. What a goal! Come on! Keeping us in the hunt for these automatic promotion places. I can't believe I'm saying that, but he's got his head to it. Harry Brockbank does well for his second goal, and here we go. O'Connell, corner kick, swings it in. Brockbank tries again, just misses wide. And the last 4 minutes gone. We've got Emmanuel. He's picked up a bit of a knock. It's fine. No, Emmanuel was a lovely ball in. No one really there to challenge for it. O'Connell tries, can't get the ball in though. Murphy finds Emmanuel. Poltic. Emmanuel. Murphy. Wordsworth dispossesses Emmanuel. But again, Wimbledon not really got an attacking prowess. They might have now. Brockbank gets his head to it though. McLaughlin, Emmanuel again in the middle of it. There we go. I think that red card has actually hurt Wimbledon. Or a lot of teams could probably carry on and still play the way their normal game with 10. That really hurt Wimbledon in the end. Couldn't really come up with it, and we've won a very important game against Wimbledon, who are down there battling relegation. So they're not a team to be taken lightly, though they might not have form. They're battling. So that's very important. You can see they're all 10 points, if not more. I think they're 14 points off Tranmere, so it's relatively looks like they're getting relegated. A draw there doesn't hurt us either. It means just that Blackpool have dropped 2 points. Still got a game in hand, but it means they're only 5 points now. You want to be ahead of us. Fleetwood are still only a point. We don't play Blackpool again, but we do indeed play Fleetwood. So when we come back, it won't be for the Fleetwood game, unfortunately. It will be for the last 2 games of the season. We'll come back for Rotherham and Oxford. If by some chance the league kind of sews itself up, well, we'll only come back for the last game of the season, but then we've got this to come. We've got Peterborough, Southend, Fleetwood. We've got to go to Fleetwood, Lincoln, Ipswich is in there, Gillingham down near the bottom battling away, and Rotherham's in that scrap as well. So we'll probably come back for the Rotherham and Oxford games, but until then guys, I love yous and leave yous. Remember to like, comment, subscribe below, and until next time guys, bye for now.